Nice. 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 Nice.
This game, I honestly don't even know where to start. It's like a soft-core hentai version of Donkey Kong 64 spliced with a visual novel? I guess that's the best way to describe it. It all starts when two elite soldiers from planet Pandemo are sent to Earth on an important mission. These little aliens look suspiciously exactly like anime waifus and almost every resident of Earth that is featured in the game, but there is one big difference. And maybe big isn't the right word, they are actually very, very small. Planet Pandemo is in crisis. People no longer have any interest in forming bonds. Babies aren't being born and there is no sense of community. So Kamepon and B10 have been dispatched to Earth in order to observe how us humans live and interact with each other. And what better example of community is there than an all-female college dorm? Not that one. Well, actually, maybe that one. It is already a frankly ludicrous premise, but this was developed by Compile Heart, so let's dial it up to 11. B10 and Kamepon are armed with super advanced weaponry from planet Pandemo. Their guns shoot a special type of ammunition called happy bullets, which sounds like the title of an ill-fated NRA-funded children's cartoon, but these bullets don't make humans ouchy, they make us happy. Well, I don't really know if it works on men, but it certainly makes college girls happy. Very happy. You soon find yourself doing a little more than just observing, as you'll need to play detective, help solve problems, and discreetly assist the humans so you can continue to monitor and study them. The game is split into chapters, with each one having a sort of story arc of its own. It actually reminded me a lot of the localized animes we got as kids, like Sailor Moon and Card Captors. Each chapter has its own foreshadowing title and transition screen, like the start of a new episode, and there are these fourth wall breaking sequences, kind of like Kiro's Corner, or when Sailor Moon would tell you to be good at school or whatever at the end of an episode. The overarching narrative isn't really that important, as most of the story revolves around the girls. They encounter normal everyday problems, like a mysterious bad smell coming from somewhere in the dorm, or having a roommate possessed by a demon putting on a slave Leia outfit and performing a weird ritualistic dance. You know, the normal stuff. Also, this happens. I have to say though, for a story that predominantly exists to get us into a college dorm to shoot anime girls with an orgasm gun, there are actually some pretty hard-hitting life lessons and messages in here. There's body image stuff, eating disorders, friendships, relationships, depression even. I won't pretend that it's really deep and meaningful or that it's particularly useful, but it's not exactly done in a tasteless or bad way either. All of this is told through visual novel sequences, but I definitely classify Gun Gun Pixies as something other than a visual novel. The ratio of gameplay to novel is weighted much more heavily to the gameplay side. I described it earlier as a softcore hentai version of Donkey Kong 64 because it's somewhat like a collectathon third-person shooter. There's kind of free play exploration sections, missions with specific objectives, boss fights, and bonus levels. Usually you don't start a new chapter with a specific goal, it's only after you start exploring one of the girls' rooms that a new mission comes to light. And even when you're on a mission, there are a bunch of optional collectibles. You can choose to go directly to the room where your mission is, if you even know which one it's in, or you can freely go into one of the others. Each room has an assortment of coins, points of interest, and girls' underwear that you can collect. Coins can be used in the shop to purchase weapon upgrades and clothing, while the underwear gets automatically added to your wardrobe. You can also use your happy bullets on girls who aren't currently your target to lower their inhibitions and get more information, which is just a fancy way of saying it's another optional collectible. At the end of a mission, you'll be graded based on time, damage taken, coins collected, and information revealed, which pertains to happy bulleting girls and inspecting points of interest. The pseudo-boss fights come at the end of each chapter and generally involve one of the girls needing to be stopped, calmed down, or brought to her senses. You'll need to shoot a bunch of different pieces of the girl's anatomy with your happy bullets while dodging the various projectiles flying towards you. Oh yeah, and there are also these squid things that attack you for some reason. Anyway, once you've finished loading the girl up with happy bullets, she'll be so hot and sweaty that she just really needs a bath. And this is where the bonus levels come into play. I I don't really know what to say here, it kind of speaks for itself. You get a limited number of happy bullets, shooting the girl earns you coins, and periodically she'll do a sexy pose so you can jump on and I think dry hump more coins out of her. From a story point of view, this is actually pretty funny because B10 always makes some wacky excuse pertaining to the mission for why they need to observe the girls in the bath, but really B10 is just a horn dog. Oh, and it wouldn't be a Compile Heart game without a cameo or two, so if you've ever wanted to be small enough to stand underneath Nep Nep or Noir and shoot them with happy bullets, now's your chance. All jokes aside, this game is really weird. It's quirky, it's silly, it's very not safe for work even though there is no nudity. It's not going to blow you away with amazing graphics or great music, and the gameplay mechanics are fairly shallow, but I tell you what, it can be a bit of fun. It got more than a few giggles out of me with its silly writing and over-the-top situations. The PC port is well done on a technical level, and it's plenty engaging. I'm not sure who I can recommend this to exactly, but if it sounds like your kind of thing, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't pick it up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon.
Thanks for the liking, subscribing, and the sharing!